All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, those men who are pushing this word, all right, according to the doctrine as it is written, in all truth and in sincerity. Okay? Those who have been risking life and livelihood, okay, in doing so. All right? In this time, more so than any other. And shalom, shalom to the women, to the children who watch and who learn from these lessons as well. Okay? This is an in transit that I'm doing, and so I basically, as you see, all of my, oh man, all of my devices are kind of bagged up. All right, having storage issues, but I'm gonna just try to get as much in as I can. As you see, I have, pretty much a rendition, all right, of a credit card, okay, of a credit card, and in this life, okay, uh, people have these credit cards, and they rely on what they have in their bank, okay. So as the American Express logo says, okay, what's in your wallet, okay, and that's ultimately how we feel, here with this truth. What's in your wallet, man? Okay. Me personally, I don't rely on what's in my bank account, okay, or what's in my credit. I rely wholly, okay, fully on Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi. All right. And many people will say, "Oh man, well, we'll put that to the test." Well, hey, it's already been tested. All right. There's no need to, what? I'm a so-called Negro here in America. Okay. What more tests do I need? What more tests is there to give? All right. Being a so-called Negro here in America, here in Babylon. Okay. Whose ancestors were, natives, and some were brought here against their will, stolen, and brought to America to serve captivity. All right. Which, I know that the history of all of my ancestors for the most part. Okay. And, but, just here in America. Now, as far as where they came from, all right, could be Europe, could be Africa. Okay. I don't know. Okay. But I do know that they served slavery, and went through Jim Crow here in America. That is for sure. Okay. And that is not a history that, I have ever forgotten or either intend on forgetting. Okay. That's nothing that I will put behind me. All right. And so, starting from the apostles on down, we've done lessons, and we do lessons All right, hope Lord willing you can hear me. Hear me. You know it's windy outside, but we do lessons on finances, okay, and money. All right, and just going into a few scriptures. All right, the scriptures roughly, the scriptures tell you, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, that woe unto the man, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Now I may butcher it, all right, but the man that maketh man his strength, all right, pretty much, okay, or those who make money their strength, all right, and or the things that they got, man, because ultimately the things that you get, man, it's all junk, man. Okay, you're pretty much like a hoarder. Okay, if you don't have something that's collected, if you don't have some, I was watching a video and Michael Jackson, he went to this antique store and he was buying all this stuff, okay, to put in his house. Now it was awful looking things, but the things that he was buying, okay, were pieces that ultimately would collect value, okay, make money, okay, and most people don't, they're not doing that. Our people are not doing that, okay. They don't have that, okay. They'll buy a leather couch or a suede couch, okay, which they pay a lot of money for, which once you take it out of the store, it loses value. Once you take most of these things out of the store, they lose value, okay? Now you could get like an old school car, which, it loses value, but, you will be able to sell it sometimes, depending on the condition that it's in, for a good price. But, nonetheless, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi, that's who and what we depend on. Okay, that's who and what we as Israelites put our trust and our faith in. Okay? We don't make man our shield, all right? Or our strength. Okay, we don't depend on, whatever a man has, available for us, all right? We go in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi and whatever he has for us, all right? Now, and that's what we depend on, okay? As Israelite men. Now, Israelite woman, if you're married and have a husband, well then, you depend on your husband, all right? If you don't have a husband, well then you depend on Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi, okay? The things that you have in this world, okay? Now, people say, oh yeah, well, I really don't care about that stuff, but, you do care about it. There was a time when I was growing up, like my bosses, they didn't take pictures of things that they had. When I was growing up, we never took pictures of, we had like Kodak cameras, we'd take pictures of family members, people, members of the family. But, if you were dressed up, maybe, okay, but to take pictures of material items, and, there's always been, Louis Vuitton and Gucci, all that, our parents, for the most part, that was fashion that they were into, Gucci and, all of that, Yamaguchi, all of that, man, whatever, Fendi, all those names, material names, all right? that was before our generation, before my generation, and I'm in my late 40s, man. Okay, so all of that stuff. It really, they didn't take pictures of it, and these mafia people, okay, they really didn't take pictures of these things, until you got this one guy, John Gotti, okay, which he would go to court and he would wear these very expensive, he was a flashy mafia boss, all right, but for the most part, if you took pictures of things that you had, if you were with the mob, okay, you would end up getting, they would rub you out, man, okay, because they didn't want to bring attention to themselves, okay, and and you should have this same mindset, okay, you should have that same mindset of not bringing attention to yourself, like this guy, Denzel played the movie American Gangster. Okay, what brought attention to him? He was off of the radar. No one knew who he was until he went to I believe it was a Muhammad Ali fight. Okay, he went to a big fight and he wore this chinchilla fur coat. Okay, and he sat. Not only did he wear this chinchilla fur coat, okay, he sat. In a very expensive seats while wearing this very expensive chinchilla fur coat. Okay, I think the fur coat was back then at that time was $70,000. Chinchilla coat with the hat to match. Okay, and some laced out shoes. All right, I don't remember what shoes he had on. Okay, but I'm sure that the shoes even had a price, and that's what brought attention to him. All right. That's what brought attention to him and what, put him on the radar of the police, all right, and led to his demise. Okay? So, listen, we don't want to be on anyone's radar, especially the Lord's radar, okay? And sometimes, we, for instance, if I go wash my car, okay, it seems like when I wash my car, okay, the sun could be out, but as soon as I wash my car, a few hours later, there was raining. All right, it's raining now. My car is dirty. Okay, I'm like, damn, but and I say, man, that's the Lord, man. Okay. Because it happens a lot, all right? It happens a lot, man, okay? And so, which would be a lesson on not investing, too much in things of this life, all right? Material items. You see Israelites, they're showing their homes off, and, you don't have to do that, You don't have to do that, because then you get brothers and sisters who are weak in the faith, okay, and they see that, okay, and then they be like, oh well, damn, the Lord not dealing with me because I don't got a house, I don't got I don't got this, I don't got that, and it's not, and that's not the way that it is, all right. The Lord is dealing with you even more because you lack those things and you're still moving on in this truth. Okay? The Lord is dealing with you more. He's building you up. You let these cornball, most of these niggas is, on the streets, you would call them goofies, man. They were goofies their whole life. Money don't make you, man. Okay, rapper Spice One. Okay, he said that, man. Was it Spice One or two? Yeah, it was Spice One. Okay. You making money. The money's not supposed to make you, man. You are who you are, man. Okay? And most of these people, man, uh, you know, on the streets, they would be labeled goofies, man. All right? Women getting over on them, and people just out in general getting over on them. Okay? But in this truth, people are going to get over on us, but hey, we and they'll get over on us for the sake of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi. And so it's a difference. So now that's a sacrifice. Okay, if that happens, now sometimes people that they know that you teach and they know your stand, so they'll come to you. Okay, maybe they ask you for some money or something, and you be like, man, yeah, let me give them this money. Okay, you give them the money, and the whole time they're conning you. All right, but you don't care because you give it up to them. All right, because guess what? The Lord will increase you. Okay, the Lord will increase you. You be like, damn, man, I really don't got it to give, but and guess what? And the Lord will increase those blessings, man. And like I said, this is not going to be. I didn't want this to be a long video. I don't have that much storage on these devices. I erase things. I don't know why it builds up like that. But this was just in transit, quick in transit. For the body, for a brother who needed, who may have needed to hear this word, man. Okay, it's not about worldly things, man. Okay, it's not about worldly things, man. It's not about big numbers. Okay, because the Lord deals with small numbers. Okay, He doesn't deal with large numbers of individuals. All right, He deals with small numbers of individuals. Okay, and you can't force yourself to be a man of the Lord. Okay, you have to be chosen, man. Okay, this, if this is too much for you to take, you see people come out and make videos all the time. Oh, I can't deal with the Hebrew Israelites. They got too many rules. It's not our rules. Okay, these are the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. Okay, an everlasting covenant, man. Okay, if you will. Okay, I heard an Israelite use that. Okay, everlasting covenant. So, those Israelites who are using the term an everlasting covenant, keep in mind that that this is that covenant is only for the Israelites. All right, those blessings are for the Israelites. Okay, and the rest of these nations will go into captivity. They're going to become our servants, our slaves. All right. So, and they've been used to living a certain way their whole life through generations. Now they're going to have to change, just like us. We were used to living righteous, okay, but we were forced to have to change. All right, and forced to live in totally unrighteous conditions under Esau, the so-called white man, right? He's not the Gentiles. Stop spreading that lie, Isle of the Gentiles. When you mention Japhet is not the white man. We have to keep on saying that over and over again. Okay? Well, how could Esau come out of a black? Well, it's about the meaning of words. What does Esau mean? Okay? That lets you know who the hell he is. Okay? That lets you know, and so he was wasted he looked it like he was perished, okay, or wasting away at his birth, okay, which is symbolic because, you know, as the scripture says, as soon as they be born, you know, they be speaking lies, all right, and as soon, you know, he has a short time to rule, okay. We're going to rule forever, okay. Our expiration is eternity, okay, which means forever, okay, under Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi, man, okay. So again, I'm glad it you know, it lasted that long, but I'm going to end it there, okay. Like I said, quick in transit, a few words of encouragement. Till next time, shalom.